we all go. Everybody gets a piece of candy. Now it's that. You're a fire engine. What's your velocity?
I don't know. You never told me.
Zach, you need to take a shower after gym class.
I do not.
Well,
I smell fine, Mr. Nico.
If you're not gonna take a shower, at least have some Triscuits. So this is chapter 19, Triscuits and Vaseline.
Triscuits? It says light and lenses.
No, we're not going by what the book does. Now here's what we do.
Wait, why don't we ever follow the book? You know,
Look, I told you, the book is worthless. All right, now write this down on a piece of paper. Now remember last quarter we did the thing with the Vaseline. Now we're gonna incorporate the box of Triscuits, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a bowl of Vaseline, and we're gonna put a couple of Triscuits in it. And then we're gonna throw it out the 4th floor window to check out its velocity. So then we're gonna have a test on this tomorrow. So I hope you wrote it down on your paper.
Wait, a test?
We haven't even done the lab yet.
we have to do the lab first before we take the test, don't we?
You have to go home and do the lab yourself. Now when you go off to college, your teacher's not gonna be giving you all this candy. And for another thing, you're gonna have to stock up on Triscuits and Vaseline. Otherwise, you're gonna get a 0 on your paper.
But what class in college, Mr. Nico?
Triscuits 101. We're gonna have fun.
No personage shall view this cinematic masterpiece unless his or her intelligence quotient rests at or above a level which I deem appropriate. Those not conforming to these requirements shall vacate the theater immediately.
Hello class, and welcome to Latin 4 AP Summer School, a study of Vergil. Hunter? Dan? Desmond? Emery, what are you doing here?
I'm just waiting for next year to begin. I heard I had a class in this room.
Emery, you're rather a geek, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
I see. Well, now, class, we shall start the class off on a good note by going over the course syllabus. Desmond, will you please wake up?
Huh?
Basically, we'll be reading 4 books of the Aeneid by Vergil in hopes that you will learn something that you failed to learn during the school year. For the record, before we begin actually translating the lines, I think it would be beneficial if I began by giving an overview to the entire Aeneid story. Let's begin. It's roughly around 1200 BC on July 14th at approximately 1:26 p.m. Soon after the sacking of their city of Troy by the Greeks, the surviving Trojans, led by the loyal hero Aeneas, escaped their burning city in an attempt to save their lives and to fulfill their yet unknown destiny. As will be eventually revealed to them by the immortal gods, Aeneas' destiny was to one day found a new great city, Rome. Our story picks up as these brave sailors are running low on supplies and looking for their destined land.
Ah, my dear fellow Trojan comrades. As you know, we have been led by the gods away from the ruins of our fatherland Troy. And we have skillfully maneuvered this ship on the treacherous seas as we begin our search for a new homeland. You, faithful Achates, and you, Polynurus, and you, dear Urinalysis, and able helmsman Captain Uranus, you are all able men, but do not lose faith now.
Sir, I don't think the crew can take much more of this. We haven't had a decent meal in weeks, and you're the only one who's been eating 3 square meals a day.
Yeah, that's a very moving story, but we all have our problems to bear. For instance, did you hear? I lost all my bubble bath. Gone, completely, all of it, just like that. Jeez, I hope we hit land soon. I need to fill up on things like that. Polynurus, any sign of land?
There's nothing for miles.
Ah!
Help! Help! Are we missing somebody? Man overboard! Help! Go. I'm drowning!
Full speed ahead!
Although they had not yet realized it, Aeneas and his companions had landed in Carthage, a newly developed city in Africa. It was ruled by the beautiful Queen Dido.
Well, men, we finally arrived. Let's get our bags and let's head on out and find a campsite. Let's go, Polynurus. We all have to do our share. You can carry a couple. Let us proceed us, forward us. Come on, men, let's keep going. Come on, men. Not much further now. Let's go. God, it's so hot out here. I can't carry this anymore. Oh. Ah, Polynurus. How you doing? Excellent work here. Excellent. Achates. Hi there, faithful friend.
Hey.
Sturdy. Well built. Good job.
Thank you.
Your analysis. How fare you? Oh well. You know, man, this is the kind of handiwork that makes Trojans have a good name.
High above the earth sat Mount Olympus, the dwelling place of the immortal gods. There lived thousands of divinities who controlled the destinies of all mortals. Among them were Venus, the sensuous goddess of love, her mother, Juno, the queen of the gods, and, of course, Juno's husband, the most respected figure of the world, the ruler of all humanity, Jupiter.
All right, the next issue, the Trojan War. Now, where do we gods stand on this issue? Juno?
Well, I've taken care of the Greeks. Odysseus lost a few men, but he should be returning home soon to Ithaca.
All right. Venus, how's your earthbound son Aeneas and the Trojans making out?
Well, they're doing okay. They just stopped at the island of Carthage for some food and some rest. Well, that's ridiculous. He should have been left to die at sea a long time ago.
And that's enough of that, honey. We all know that destiny commands that Aeneas go off one day and found the great city of Rome, and then become an immortal god himself.
This is true, but destiny does not tell us what trials and tribulations Aeneas should go through before he reaches Italy, and that, Jupiter, is up to our discretion. Now just wait till you see what I have in store for him.
All right, Juno. Now let's get one thing straight. I'm the king of the gods. I'm the boss here. What I say goes. Now, I like Aeneas very much. He's not only devoted to his country, but also to his comrades. And understand this. He is going to get to Italy very, very soon. And you're not going to cause him any more problems. Understand?
What? Now you listen to me, Bubba. Just because you're the king of the gods, you think you can make all the rules? But that's not so. I am the queen of the gods, and what I say goes. Got it?
Yes, dear.
And if I want to make problems for Aeneas, I'll do so.
Yes, dear.
Come on, man, let's get those feet moving. Come on, keep your spirits up. We don't have much further to go. Remember, this is our destiny. Let's go. Come on, move it. Let's go. All of you. Yes, all of you. Come on.
What exactly are we going, sir?
Well, Aeneid, I thought we'd check out that castle over there in the distance. That's the only sign of civilization we've seen so far. For as you can see, this is a barren land. No civilization whatsoever. We are explorers in this land because it has never been touched by human feet.
Well,
No sign of civilization whatsoever.
Pat, crossing for your 2 drachmas, please.
Nothing for miles. I think this is a place upon which the laws of man have no bearing whatsoever.
Look, there's the castle.
I wonder whose castle that could be.
Something that big can only belong to the ruler of this vast kingdom.
Let's go inside.
Yes?
My companion and I have traveled a great distance to seek civilization.
Well, stranger, this is the palace of Queen Dido.
Perfect. Well, may I see her?
Who may I say is calling?
Aeneas.
Aeneas who? Don't you have last names?
How come none of us have last names?
I don't know. I didn't think we needed them before.
Just come on.
Great. Another pair of bums with no last names. Where you guys from, anyway?
We're from Detroit.
We're from Troy.
Trojans?
Yes.
The Trojans?
Of course, the Trojans were respected throughout the world for their brave fighting in the Trojan War.
You guys got your asses kicked in that last little war, didn't you? Fought them for 10 years, and they up and leave one day, and you figure they're going to leave you a gift on the beach? A giant wooden horse. What are you going to do with a giant wooden horse? Didn't it groan? Didn't it make any noise? Wasn't there any clue that there was something inside it? You just going to take any stranger's big wooden horse and put it in your house? Doesn't make any sense, fellas. Won't you guys ever use your brains for anything? You guys are idiots. Go inside, stupid. Get in. Come on. Dido's servant should meet him down the hall. God, Trojans. Trojans.
Why, hello! Welcome to the house of Dido. I'm her servant, Guy, and if you'll follow me, I'll lead you straight to Queen Dido. Gentlemen, I give you Queen Dido.
You must be Aeneas.
Oh, so you must have heard of me then.
No, I just heard there are some
We've just come to see what land we're in and what kind of people dwell here.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes?
It's Carthage, Queen Dido. In Africa.
Oh yeah, it's Carthage. And I'm Queen Dido. And I rule the place. Would you, like to see my palace?
We gotta go.
No, we don't. We got all night. They don't expect us back at camp till tomorrow.
Great.
Well, where will you be taking our guests first, Lady Dido?
The bedroom. Let's go.
What the? Hey, wait.
Come in. Oh, good morning, Mother. What brings you in here this morning?
Yeah. Look, I need to talk to you about your son, Aeneid. Now, I know what you're thinking. You think I hate him, but I don't. I just want what's best for him.
Oh, you really do love him, don't you?
Look, I need to talk to you about your son's love life.
What love life?
Exactly. He hasn't had a woman in his life since he left his wife back in Troy.
Oh, yeah, I never thought of that.
Yeah, well, you just being the goddess of love and all, I thought.
I need to find him a woman companion immediately.
I already have.
Who?
Why, Dido, the Queen of Carthage, of course.
Really?
Of course, they're the perfect match. Trust me.
Well, okay.
Then you'll use your divine powers of love to get them together?
Yes, I'll call Cupid tonight and have him make all the arrangements.
Great. I know you won't be sorry.
Why, Queen Dido, you're looking just fabulous tonight. Got a big day?
Yes, I invited Aeneas and Katie's over for dinner tonight.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go ask the cook to whip you up something real special.
Oh, I already told him. We're sparing no expense tonight. It's only the best for Aeneas.
You mean?
That's right. Goat skin filled with the creamy entrails of both calf's liver and pig colon refuse. And for dessert, we're having slivers of meat from the calf's ankle.
You really like him, don't you?
Yes.
You really hate her, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, man, it's time to go to Dido's and feast on generous portions of freshly slaughtered veal.
Oh, right. When were you leaving?
Oh, well, there's some TV dinners in the fridge for y'all.
Don't wait up.
That night at Dido's palace, the ever-noble Aeneas and Achates waited patiently for Dido's grand entrance to the dining room.
Hi, baby. Here's to us, Aeneas.
Cotties, how are things with you?
We shouldn't have to go through this. We shouldn't have to eat bread.
Well, I'm sure when we're all finished, there'll be leftovers, you know. She can't eat everything.
Hello.
Hi, Cupid. This is Mom. I need a favor, honey.
Oh, hello, Mother. What can I do for you?
You've got to cast a love spell on Aeneas, because he's got to fall in love with Dido. You know, in Carthage.
Yes, I can handle that. No problem.
Thanks a lot, honey. Bye.
Would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar If I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. Set the night on fire. You know that it will be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on.
Aeneas and Dido's love affair had lasted the entire winter. It was another 2 months before Aeneas could walk again. Meanwhile, back at Mount Olympus, Venus was about to be informed that Aeneas would have to move on to his final destiny soon, leaving Dido behind.
Help me open the door. I got my hands full. You got the wrong door. Here, have some candy. Venus, I got a message for you.
Wait a minute, who are you?
Who else? The god of Triscuits.
Funny, I've never heard of you. If you're a god, why aren't you wearing a toga?
Well, you see, I spilled coffee and Triscuits all over my toga.
Well, what's your message anyway?
All right, now write this down on a piece of paper. Jupiter wanted me to come down here to tell you that the three fates said that Aeneas needs to leave Corinth and ditch that fat cow Dido. And that's my basic message.
What? This is terrible.
Well, the fates made their decision, and that's the way it's gonna be.
How could Juno do that to me? She tricked me.
Looks like she gave you the shaft.
But what's gonna happen to Dido after Aeneas leaves her?
The fates have made it a destiny that she's gonna commit suicide.
This is terrible. I can't believe destiny's turned out like this.
Mercury, I've got a job for you.
Yes, sir.
I need you to go down to Carthage and give Aeneas a message for me.
Right away, sir. Where's Carthage?
Well, I'll show you. You see, here's the map. Here's Africa right here, and that's Carthage.
Right here?
No, that's Greenland.
Oh, here?
No, that's Europe.
Oh,
right
well,
here.
Brindisi goes, okay.
No, forget Brindisi. Go, right here.
In the Mediterranean?
No, it's right here.
Well, your finger's covered. How was where?
Okay. You see where it is, right?
Right here?
Yes. All right.
Okay.
All right. I still think you need to take the map, just in case you don't get
Okay.
lost.
All right.
Hey.
All right. Meanwhile, Aeneas and his men had gone back to the campsite for a few days so that Aeneas could get his possessions together and move into Dido's palace permanently.
Oh, Polynurus, why don't you pick some berries for us?
Oh, sure.
Good man. Good man.
Following Jupiter's direct orders, I went down to Earth right away to talk to Aeneas. On the way to the camp, I ran into one of his companions.
Aeneas can pick his own damn berries. Not doing this anymore. Take a nap. Looks like a good spot. It's all right, no first aid. All right, now let's get you back to the camp.
Don't drag me, no, don't. Oh, don't pick me up there. No, not in the trunk. No, no!
Aeneas, an important message for you. We must talk in private.
Certainly. Arcades, let me use your tent.
Sure.
Follow me.
Aeneas, now listen here. I've been sent by Jupiter to tell you this. You must leave Carthage at once, and you're to go to Italy to fulfill your destiny.
Excuse me. Hold on a minute. Polynurus is pretty banged up. We're just gonna have to take some bandages. We'll fix him up for time.
Well, if I have to leave, may I at least tell Dido that I'm going to leave?